Welcome to Down South Football Podcast, man. We got a special guest up in the building. We got our boy. He's been waiting for a minute, Mr. Damian Mitchell. And what the hell is on the other side of town? Man, I want to say welcome to Ben, but I just want to really just kick his ass out the show. I mean, I'm not sure yet.
What my man Coach Rob said?
Oh my God!
Ain't that's what Coach Rob said. Shout out to Coach Rob. He said, "You ain't SWAC." You know what I'm talking about?
That's it.
What up, beautiful people? What up, beautiful people? What up?
I got the hater blockers on too.
What up, words, man? DJ Double Dose. You know what I'm saying? In the building. You know what I'm saying? What's happening?
This is not your DJ show.
Let him be great.
Come in here talking like you. Oh boy, I think Dave has a computer problem, man. Y'all see what's up in the building. We here. And I think Tuck is having to work, so he's trying to get on here, but I doubt if he's gonna be able to get on here. But don't worry about it.
We got you.
Don't worry about it. Damien got it.
I try my best, man. I try my best.
Look, y'all know how it is, man. Hey, but holler at y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for coming on to the show. And my first question of the day is. Who? That's my first question of the day. You know, I gotta start out being messy. I just want to know. David, I just want to know.
I just want to know who is SWAC? Who is SWAC? Am I?
I'm so fine. You ain't SWAC.
I don't know what to say about this whole thing. When it comes to, I'm just gonna let somebody else talk for me. I'm gonna let somebody else talk about it because it's only one thing to say, Dave. What you feeling?
I wake up motivated.
You wake up motivated, Dave. That's how
I wake up motivated. I just try to bless somebody. I wake up motivated, baby.
Oh, what I do. I'm just trying to figure out what we got going on, right?
They slaughtered it. They slaughtered that.
Right. Hey, bro. Rob said you ain't SWAC. But I think Prime with his rebuttal was a.
Hey, man. But for real though, man, like about this whole thing, man, this is gone way left, though. Like if y'all don't,
Shadua had another one that he said he didn't know if he wanted Shadua to drop it. I think Shadua had another one.
Yeah, we gotta talk about exactly where it came from. Like, right. Let's move all the way back to 2019, 2020, well, 2021, my bad, with the season that happened in the spring when Alabama State won. Not the same coach. When Alabama State won, they put a little prime with the Jerry curl on the billboard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where everything kind of started, got kicked off, and then it's like it kind of progressed from there. We went on where we at right now. Prime said some comments earlier before in the week about scheduling from homecoming and all that other kind of stuff like that. And they was late, and Coach Rob, man, just took some offense to it. I mean, he took some offense to it. I just say it's all about how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about stuff as a man. But Man, I'm just tired.
I ain't tired. I love it. I can't wait till the next debacle happens.
Right. Tell me something going on.
What Chuck at? Hey, Chuck.
No, don't call Chuck at him.
I'm sure he watched. He told me earlier today he was going to tune in.
I just want to let y'all know, man. Y'all YouTube comments, y'all are the greatest. I just want to let y'all know, cause bruh, let me tell you what they were saying, bruh. Like you can tell the one that's like with Prime, they were like they said Coach Rob should be embarrassed. He should be kicked out. He shouldn't be here. He should be gone. I'm like, bruh, they went ham.
Yeah, they wanted all the smoke. It was all. It was
bruh.
They was ready. Like 1,000 comments on that thing. Like we up to like 1,000 comments on that joint, man. Like I mean, we got people going at it in the comments.
That's it.
They going at it with each other.
That's the best content right there. They keep that thing rolling.
My point is, hey, I'm done. But hey, let me give y'all a little bit of it. Of course, y'all know how we do. Look, for our new listeners, since we grew up, let me tell y'all who we are. We are Down South Football. I'm gonna leave the podcast word off. Down South Football. We cover HBCU. We cover Power 5. We cover anything football. That's what we is, man. That's what we do. We'll get all kind of guests on here. We get national guests. We got a guest on here tonight, Mr. 94.5 right here in Birmingham, Alabama. Mr. Jocks is up in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just how we do, man. We just love ball. We just love it. That's just it. So we gonna be up in it.
Gotta bless somebody.
I want to bless somebody.
I want to help somebody. Prime is definitely gonna be in that pulpit when he done coaching.
For sure.
No doubt, for sure.
But since it is the spirit of it, and Tuck is not here, let's talk a little bit about what we did last week. I don't want to do this because somebody went 16-0 because they took a lot of pluses.
Please give him his credit.
I'm gonna give him his credit. The pluses means that you double up. So, like, if Damian takes Tennessee and he says Tennessee in the plus, then that means he's going to get either two victories or 2 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody went 16-0. Lord help us. And I'm never going to hear the end of it ever. Look at Jay.
Look. What did they know? He hit a Saturday night. He said, hey Ben. He said, hey record keeper. Can I get a picture of the picks again? I'm like,
just want to see it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll send them out. Here goes Sunday. Hey Ben, I didn't get them picks. Can you send the picture one more time? I knew then. Well, all right.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's show y'all where we at in this race. Look at this.
Okay.
This was totally different a week ago.
A little tighter.
Man, I'm talking about extremely tight. We got Dave sitting right there with 64%. We got Tuck that moved all the way up 61%. Being at 60, Renard at 60. I'm like, hey, bro, we all right there. Yeah. The plus is gonna tell a lot.
But you kicked it off the week before. You kicked it off the week before because you hit 3 of your pluses the week before.
Well, I guess Tuck got mad.
Yeah, he got mad. He did.
I guess Tuck got mad, and Dave
was a hater.
Dave just still sitting there chilling in first place. Like, I tried to tell y'all what's going on, but
hey,
y'all didn't.
It's lonely. Hey, Dave, it's lonely at the top, ain't it?
Hey, man, what's up? Look, what's up in the comment? Okay, what up,
Brad?
I've
never been at the top of this. I've never been at the top of this, by the way.
In a couple years.
And then after last year, we had a little faux pas, you know what I'm saying, a little debacle a little bit. So I make sure we post a picture every time we done, so everybody knows. So don't anybody be.
So if y'all don't know, because last year me and Ben had a dang on a face off at the end. Who was gonna be at last place and who wasn't? Yeah, I told Ben I've been beating you all year. I don't know why you want to do this to yourself.
I'm just saying, like he did pull it in like that. Like what's really going on?
What's going on?
But before we get into it, man, to the prediction show or whatever, I want to play my theme music again. Should we play it again, Dave?
Absolutely.
I wake up motivated.
I make up motivated. Hit him one more time.
Okay.
And then we're gonna hit it.
Okay.
So that Thursday night football game is 3-0. Y'all ain't watching that. It's 3-0.
3-0.
Y'all ain't watching that.
Shouldn't be watching that no way.
Man,
But, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, let's do this, man. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's hit it again. Let's just hit it again, man. I just gotta hear it again.
SWAC. If ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? If ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? If I ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? Baby, who is SWAC?
Well, I literally would like play it in my car.
Bro, I think that's what he wanted.
I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated.
Probably said you ain't.
I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. I wake up trying to bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody to the next level.
What's up?
Time today.
Yeah, you got time.
I got time.
Hey.
I got time today. I got time.
Take my man to Chris.
I got time. I got time today. Who is SWAC? If ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? If ain't SWAC,
Yeah.
who is SWAC? If ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? If I ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? Baby, who is SWAC? Who is SWAC? I wake up motivated.
Prime preach.
He said prime preach.
Preach.
Let me know one more time.
Hey, up here say what I ain't. But baby, I know what I am.
I know what I am.
If ain't SWAC, who is SWAC?
It's probably
If ain't SWAC,
It's my
top 5 greatest remixes of all.
if ain't
Real
SWAC.
talk. Real like I would bump this in my
That's
car
right.
every
All
day.
right. Exactly.
Hey, I'm talking about every day, but since y'all want to hate, who
Hey,
is
who is
right
SWAC?
Who is, baby? Who is right there, baby? You right, keep sweating, baby.
Hold on. No, you know what I'm saying? Don't make us pull a Mac. Don't make us pull a Mac. You know what I'm talking about?
Official.
That's it. You done went too far.
Don't make us pull a Mac. You know what I'm saying? Don't make us pull a Mac. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? We done showed up 2 years in a row. Don't make us pull a Mac.
Hang on, bro. We done played it SWAC. Let's get into some games, man. Let's get into a couple games, man. Y'all know once again who we are, what we do. So it's time. It's time, man. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's just go ahead and hit it when we gonna hit it at. Boom.
Cool.
Hey, we got number 19 Kansas versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a 9-point. Excuse me. Kansas is a 9-point dog. That should be on the other side. Oklahoma is 11 a.m. ESPN 2. Kansas is a 9-point dog to Oklahoma.
Dang is
out. That's yeah, but boy, shut out. So who want to go first? I'm gonna let the guest go first.
Man, so I was high on Kansas up until what happened last week. I think losing Jalen Daniels right there, Jalen Daniels, it's big. It's big for Kansas because he is the engine that is what Kansas is the entire ride. Like he's the engine that goes. Oklahoma, Lord have mercy. They told me that Brent Venables was a defensive coach. They said that he was a defensive coach. I could have sworn they said when Brent Venables was hired that this defense in the Big 12 was going to take a jump. Boy, they got that ass up and down.
And he coming well. He coming well. And he coming well.
Yeah, okay. Come on now. Like, I mean, I think Oklahoma, you have to use this as a get-right game because you got a wounded Kansas team that's kind of deflated with the expectations that they did have, kind of having that sense of, we're back to reality. But if I'm a big Dylan Gabriel guy. I was big on Dylan Gabriel when he first got to Oklahoma. Right. I thought that he was going to have a, resurgence, to be honest. But to me, I don't think Kansas without Jalen Daniels is going to be able to get it done. So I'm going to take Oklahoma.
Got you. Who want to go next? Dave.
I go next. I mean, y'all know I've been riding the Kansas train. I rode it last week. That was one of my pluses that I lost. Didn't know that. Obviously, Daniels was gonna get hurt. The question marks surrounding Gabriel is definitely a big ass question mark. Bean came in and he played well. He came in, he played well. If you look at what Kansas has been able to do, they kind of been able to run the ball just a little bit. Oklahoma defense is suspect as hell. I don't know if Oklahoma defense is good against the run or the pass. We don't know which one they're good at. So for me, even though Bean is the quarterback, we got a question mark on Dylan Gabriel. I'm still gonna ride the Kansas train. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna take the Kansas train on this one. I don't think that Oklahoma has shown me enough on defense that they can even start the backup. So I'm rocking with Kansas on this one.
Dave?
Man, without Jaden, man, I'm kind of like nephew, man. Without him,
right?
I don't know. Because I hadn't seen it without him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be different if you've seen it without him.
I mean, Buddy kept it close, but I mean, he ain't Jalen. He's definitely not him.
And then also,
he's not him, but he's better than he's way better than a lot of the backups. I will give him that.
And another thing too, you look at Oklahoma. They've been on what, like a 2 game? It's been like 2 game slide, right? I mean, like 2 games, right? They lost 2 in a row, I think.
Put them on the milk cart, right?
Bruh, I don't know where I'm at with this one, but I will say this: I'm not rooting with Oklahoma. I don't care. I can't do that. I mean, I just think that once you have a system, when you have a system, and I love Kansas' system, and I think that I'm not familiar with the backup, but I think that you can plug and play.
Right.
Oklahoma is just kind of reeling right now. I don't know how much confidence is in that locker room. Where's this game being played at?
This game is at
Oklahoma. Is it normal?
Yes, and
you know what? I changed my pick. Listen.
Wait a minute. Say what?
Wait a minute.
After, because Oklahoma's lost what, 2? Is it 2 in a row?
2 in a row.
Yeah. I mean, I think they get back on. I think they can get back on only because Kansas starting quarterback is out and they're playing at home. I think that they can rally the troops and get back on pace. So I sent you the cash out, Aaron.
Yeah, he did send the cash out.
Check it again. He said it the other night.
Yeah. Don't insult me, young man. But yeah, I sent the cash out.
All right. 2 things. Number 1, I gotta give Tuck's pick. He did send his picks in. He wants me to read it exactly what he wrote. He wants Oklahoma jump man over 3 strikes any day. Both QBs hurt. Push Oklahoma because they are at home. So he wants Oklahoma.
That was a thesis statement.
He gave his whole explanation after everything.
Hey, bro, just wait till we get to some more of these picks, bro. Wait till we get some more of these picks. You're gonna really be like, bro, what is going on? Yeah, Aaron, he sent that cash out.
And Damien, I want to let you know with Tug, he is a brand junkie. So like, if it don't matter. Listen, Dave. If it's a Nike school versus an Adidas school, he picking a Nike school, no matter who.
No matter what.
It don't even matter. He picking the Nike school. He done did this for 4 years. He like, hey, you know what? They ain't gonna let the Nike school lose. Fuck it. I'm gonna take the Nike school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He done whammed us for years.
Oklahoma. This is a weird stat. Oklahoma is 90th in the nation in passing. Bruh, that's bad.
How though? I didn't see that with Gabriel. I thought Gabriel was slinging around pretty good.
He was, but
he been missing.
They just 90th in passing. It's crazy. They only average like 220 yards a game.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. That's only they average. So when it comes to talking about that with the line of scrimmage,
it's because Venables is so focused on his defense. That's what it is.
Bro, no.
He's so focused on his defense.
What do they run? What does the run game look like? Because normally when you got a defensive head coach, you bang the ball pretty good.
Well, they high in rushing offense. They like 22.
Yeah,
20 seconds.
That is the pick.
A philosophy thing.
Right. Even you got a defensive minded head coach, so he's gonna bang that run game.
Right.
And they have a pretty dang on good running back too.
Right. So, yes, a really good running back. It's just hard for me to believe in Oklahoma. I mean Kansas, right? Oklahoma right now. I'll take this L if it happens, but give me that Kansas +9.
You want the sauce on it? Okay, you coming in with the sauce? Okay.
Yeah, give me the sauce on it. Give me that Kansas +9.
So you saying that you want the Kansas +9, meaning that if Kansas loses by 8, you still get a win,
right?
Oh, exactly. You're gonna be a little finagler.
that number looking funny.
Hey, all I'm doing, I'm just throwing it out there. You feel me? That's all I'm doing, bro. Just throwing it out there. That's it. I ain't doing nothing. No. I just give me
y'all shoot twos. I'm just gonna keep shooting my. Y'all shoot threes. I'm just gonna keep shooting my twos.
Hey man, hey twos will be threes if you're having a bad day. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes you got to pull out that Steph Curry, man.
Sometimes a bad day coming, man. He got a bad day coming. You already know. So, but let's just move on. 11 a.m. We got Iowa State. Iowa State is a 16-point dog. Don't you do that, Cyclone? Cause they ain't even Cyclone right now. They ain't even a wind buster. Versus number 22 Texas. 11 a.m.
Ain't even a wind buster.
They ain't no wind buster. They ain't nothing right now. I just
I can hit it. I ain't gonna hit it.
I mean, especially while you're not on screen. We don't. I mean, we can't have you hit nothing. You know how y'all do. But I'm just trying to figure out where we at. So, Damien, go right ahead, sir.
I think this game is a wash. Texas
we won't hold you to this in the morning. We won't.
Texas gonna mop the floor with them. I'm not sold on Iowa State this year. I think they had their run. I think now they're starting to get that they back to where they need to be. They ain't got nobody that can tackle Bijan Robinson and Quinn Ewers. I mean, to me, he's overachieved since he's been in Texas because I didn't think that. I honestly thought he was gonna be a bust. I thought he was just gonna be overhyped. I thought he was just a kid that was just going out there and play around, but. He really has shown a lot to me, man. So I think that Texas gets a rolling. Sark know what he's gonna do on offense. Defense is playing. I mean, they are playing pretty well. Just shot out Oklahoma, but I mean, Oklahoma, there ain't much to say that anymore. But I think Texas right now they're gonna be real, and I think they handle business against Iowa State.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, you thought Quinn Ewers was gonna be a dog like as soon as he got back to Texas?
Not like a dog, but I just thought, he was the number one recruit in the nation. I know why he went to Ohio State. He went to Ohio State because of NIL. To get the NIL money. He got the NIL money, then he came back. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I just really my first time seeing him play was in high school. I just thought he was gonna be a little bit right. I didn't think he was gonna be a bust, but I didn't think he was gonna be like I'm finna come out slanging this thing where we
right. I seriously thought he was gonna have a similar road, not necessarily path identical, but I thought he was gonna be like Spencer Rattler. I thought he was gonna come in and just kind of not live up to the expectations, but he when he was out there throwing that thing, I give it to him.
So you got Texas, right, D? You got Texas.
Oh yeah, in a landslide.
Okay. Ben, who you got, man? Talk to me.
I mean, this is get right game for me. This is his get right game. I feel like this is his. He didn't get to have his coming out moment against Bama because he got injured. Mm-hmm. It was what it was. He got injured. He came in last week. He wet his, he wet his beat a little bit against this Iowa State debacle of offense. This 16 is not a joke, people. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. Give me Quinn. I'm gonna take Texas, and I'm gonna take Texas with some sauce on this.
So you want Texas minus 16?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't think Iowa State.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all.
I don't believe in Iowa State offense.
No hating. Zero hate.
I'm gonna take Texas too, but here's the tricky thing about lines. That plus 16 looks real attainable.
Yeah, it's there for a reason.
Right. So I mean, you still. I mean, that means it's more than 2 touchdowns. So. I'm gonna take Texas. I'm gonna take my 2. I'm gonna pull up and hit the mid range. I'm not gonna.
I got you. I'm gonna hit the paint, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit the.
He's the Livingston.
And you gonna rip. You gonna Richard Hamilton it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna rip it. Hold on. Rip with the mask. I'm sorry. Rip with
the mask. The mask don't rip.
The mask rip.
Sweet Louis. I'm gonna sweet Louis.
Okay. I got Sweet Louis.
Mid-range 2K 90 plus.
Let me read what Tuck said since he's not here.
Oh my God.
Texas. Make the sound, Ben. Yeah, it sounds like they are losing air. Just like this game, they losing. I'm just reading what's there.
You're just a messenger.
I'm just a messenger. So he going to Texas too. And so I'm just reading, bro.
Do he want sauce or no?
He don't want no sauce. He didn't say nothing about
no sauce with it.
Okay. I mean, he really should have, sent James Earl Jones to read out.
I would like to use this.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Because I'm doing too much over here.
You're doing too much. Tuck can't be sending these soliloquies on every day.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Damn, brother, just pick a game.
I can't wait to mix this night. Mix this night one night. I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff written down.
Here we go. Okay, what I got, man. Look,
what you got?
Y'all already know. Fun fact. Texas is 5-1 against the spread and 4-0 against the spread at home.
Oh, hello.
Give me Texas and give me some sauce.
Hey,
that's going on the ticket. Yes, sir.
Just a little bit of salt. But before we go on to the next one, want to shout out to GOJ. I don't know if he's on here or not, but whenever you come on here, whenever you see it, I need you to put your Cash App in. We're gonna go and drop you a little 20. You did pretty good last week. Gonna drop you 20. We're gonna pick somebody else. If y'all new to the show or whatever, we're gonna pick some comments. We're gonna make sure you put your picks in the comments. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Put your picks in the comments.
Do we have a way where they can actually send us the picks? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna put up there. Yeah.
Yes.
So if y'all would, I'm typing in the comment. Being typing in the comments, Down South Football Podcast at gmail.com. So just put the email in there. Hey, if y'all got something in there, send us your picks and everything. If y'all have a pretty good record, then we'll get you a little sauce.
Not a pretty good record. You gotta win.
You gotta beat them.
Yeah, you gotta beat me. You gotta beat it. When nobody beating Tuck last.
You gotta beat.
Yeah, what about you Tuck last week?
Whatever our best is, you gotta beat your best.
Tuck now last week was the fluke. Now we normally don't go no goddamn 16-0.
I mean,
DOJ.
Merry Christmas, DOJ.
Don't put a rabbit out of his hat last week.
No, we ain't gonna do that. No, that's not going down like that. Let's not go down like that. Moving on, man. Let's move on. Let's go. I'm gonna do it.
Pull the trick.
Time it come in. It comes on. Number 10 Penn State versus number 5 Michigan. Michigan's a 7-point favorite. Terrible line. 11 a.m. on Fox. My boy Nicholas Singleton is in the backfield for Penn State. That's all I know. But Mr. Jocks 94.5, what you got, man? What you got? Talk to me, brother.
See, like this game is real tricky because I have not been a Michigan fan for a long time, really since Harbaugh's been there. I really just he just rubs me the wrong way. But this team to me, this Michigan team to me seems like the ones of old, where the expectation is too high for this team. And I'm not even sold on Penn State all the way, but I think that they're a better team than Michigan right now. Like, I honestly think that, because to me, I don't think Michigan just doesn't come off as a team as that what they want to be. It's like they want to establish the run. I think Blake Corman's for real. I think he is an absolute dog. But like, if he is not the focal point, they're not beating anybody. They're on the same boat with just about anybody in the Big Ten. Right, exactly. So it's like, if you can find a way to neutralize Blake Corum, Penn State offense is strong enough to go out there and they'll chip away. And I will admit, Sean Clifford is, I'm not going to say he's made leaps and bounds better than he was last year, but he's more impressive than he was last year. He's a little bit more consistent. So to me, I'm taking Penn State. I'm taking Penn State straight up to win the ball game.
Okay, gotcha. All right. What you got, Ben?
On this one, I'm with Damian on this one. Michigan's offense is definitely have left a lot to be desired on the field. Corum has been doing his thing, no doubt. But I will say this. This is another one of those. This game is at home. And I have predicted Michigan to go undefeated until they face Ohio State. I think Michigan is, for the most part, healthy. And I think that they're going to stumble and bumble and bump their way to their undefeated against Ohio State. And then they're going to get embarrassed. So, with that being said, give me Michigan.
Well, I'm looking at some things here. I'm looking at Michigan's offensively average. They're kind of similar average. They just have a different way of getting there. Michigan is a little bit more run heavy than Penn State. Now, Michigan defense has allowed less yards, but I'm looking at Michigan's last 5 games. The fact that you have Iowa on you've already played Iowa. I mean, that lets me know right now. know.
That defense, that offense so trash.
You play Hawaii, UConn, Maryland.
Oh, that UConn is terrible.
And who was this? Indiana versus Penn State has played Northwestern, Purdue. I think Central Michigan, Auburn, Ohio, and Purdue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with Penn State, man. I think that Penn State has been tried a little bit more. And now this game is on the road, right? They got to go to the big house, right?
Yes, it's in the big house. Mm-hmm.
It's at 11 o'clock.
Early morning kick, the big noon game, as they say.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Franklin, man. I think that after this game, he's gonna have him a nice lunch and get ready to kick back and watch the late games. You know, you're gonna get him a dub. I ain't fooling with that spread at all.
No, I ain't putting nothing on that. This gonna be
Give me Penn State. I think they've been kind of battle tested a little bit more.
This got field goal written all over it.
Yeah.
From either side.
Yeah.
All righty. We got I'm just reading Tucks. Okay. Reading Chauncey's. Penn State is going to show why they belong in the top 10. And that's it. That's all he said.
Good. I wouldn't take it that far.
I mean, he actually sent that down. JJ McCarthy's doing well. Doing good for Michigan. They moving little stats, you know, like fun fact. It's always a fun fact. Penn State gonna win this game. Give me Penn State, dog.
Yeah, like I'm not sold on Michigan.
Y'all got me out here dolo on this one.
What? I mean, that means you're probably right, dog. Give me Penn State, man. I've seen it. I've seen it, especially with Michigan. If you stop Blake Corum,
they have nothing. Like
they're
average. They are average everywhere else.
Right.
At least with Penn State, I know that Clifford can move the ball. I know the other dog he got in the backfield. And an underestimated thing about Penn State, they keep somebody on they keep somebody on the outside. So they got it. I mean, their line is experienced. They're coming back. We saw it a couple weeks ago. I mean, I know they played Auburn or whatever, but I'm talking about the massiveness of the line and how they looked and how they was going on. So yeah, give me Penn State over Michigan, man, and we'll do it that way. Yeah, I'm done with that. Let's skip around a little bit, man. Let's skip around. Since we said who is SWAC, since we said that and we played the video and we talked about it, I just say we got FAMU versus Grambling State at 1 p.m. on HBCU Go. If you do not know what HBCU Go, I watched the game last week. Watch Alabama A&M play. Dave was busy. He couldn't see it. HBCU Go, get it on your Fire Stick or get it on your Roku. It's free. It's free. And they do a game per week. And the presentation is awesome. Presentation is awesome. Way better than what ESPN does to the HBCUs and SWAC. Definitely, please go download HBCU Go if you got a Fire Stick or a Roku. Please. It's free. I ain't going to tell y'all nothing to go pay no money. It's free. Definitely free. They got games, everything on them for, culture and good stuff like that. So, we got FAMU with our boys Xavier Worthy at wide receiver and Isaiah Land on their defense. -8.5 versus Well, I can't say Grambling because he was G.
Is it G? So it's still gone?
Yes, it's still going. It ain't back. And it won't be back this week.
Oh, it ain't coming back this week.
Give our boys, man, our boys at the Golden Boot Pod. What up, bruh?
FAMU hasn't lost and they embarrassed the SWAC.
Boy, stop it.
So they got embarrassed by the SWAC. Shout out to the Golden Boot, man.
Shout out to the Golden Boot, our boys, man. I think it's gonna be a clean sweep right here. I'm not sure, but let's see where we at. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna bring D into the HBCU part of. Let's see who he gonna roll with. We got FAMU at 8.5 point favorite versus Grambling. We're gonna just see who he want to roll with.
Man, I'm going with the chalk. I'm going with FAMU. Anytime a coach got to take like a letter off your helmet to see if you're gonna play hard. I don't know. I think that sends a message like, hey, something ain't clicking right. Something ain't clicking right down there. Something ain't right down there. So I think FAMU, if they haven't lost since they lost to Jackson State, then they got to be rolling. They gotta be rolling. Give me FAMU.
They seem to be rolling. They seem to be going well. We'll see what we got here.
I mean, this I think.
Okay, Ben, come
on. I mean, I mean, when you look at what Fam has got, I mean, they're back rolling. You know, I'm not gonna say that Musa is everything that they expected him to be, but he is, in a sense, balling. Grambling is not looking good, man. Hugh first year is not panning out the way that he thought it was. I don't know what he need to do, but we're gonna figure that out a little later on. So
gotta give him time, man. Gotta give him time.
No, we gotta give him time. So give me Fam. Like I said, they 2-1 in the conference.
We're not gonna pull no Brian Harsin on it.
Yeah, so they 4-2 in the conference, 2-1. They 4-2 overall, 2-1 in the conference. Give me Fam, man. Now this this game is in Grambling.
Like we said before, if you go into a game in Grambling, you're going for a specific purpose. I
had fun last year, by the way, people.
Yeah, we heard. Dave.
I got one name, Xavier Smith. I want y'all to check this out. I'm gonna give you his last 3 games.
Yes, sir.
Against Alabama A&M, he had 8 receptions, 96 yards, and 3 tubs.
Okay.
Against Mississippi Valley State.
You talking to a former wide receiver right here. You see he's smiling.
Check this out. He had 13 receptions.
God damn.
128 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And just last week against South Carolina State, the defending
Celebration Bowl champion. He had 5 receptions for 102, 1 touchdown.
So that's 3.
I'm predicting anywhere from 5 to 10 receptions, anywhere from 100 to 120, and 2 tubs. Give me those Rattlers out of Florida and give me some sauce.
I would think that. And Dave, to your point, my man got 7 tubs. 6 of them came in that stretch.
It's tough.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He got 7 tubs on the year. And 6 of them came in that stretch.
He dismantled us, bro. I turned the TV off.
He said dismantled.
Dismantled us. Yeah. Willis Simmons was quarterback at
I was just gonna say that, man. Coach Willis Simmons, who ain't SWAC. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. He ain't SWAC either. You know, did play quarterback at Clemson.
Who is SWAC, baby?
Listen, you gonna make me play it again. I done played it twice.
We're gonna play it.
I ain't gonna play it.
We're playing third.
Give me FAMU. Give me FAMU, man. I just think they're strong on both sides of the ball. I think you said like Xavier and Musa, they're gonna do their thing. I think they got a little bit of a stride. The whole incident they had earlier that was going on and everything, and I think he was just going through a rebuilding process. I think he got some good talent. I think the quarterback is good. I can't remember the guy's name right now, right off the top of my head. I think he's really good. I think he's some talent there, something to work with at the same time, but I don't think they are in that same class of FAMU. I think FAMU right now will be give me. I'm not going no sauce. I ain't no food. But I'll be right here on HBCU Go watching it on one of my screens, doing everything. That's how we do college football Saturday. I got HBCU over here. I got Power 5 over here. I got this, man. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in studio with Damien right there or something. That's just how it goes. And of course, I'm sorry, Tuck. Tuck says FAMU. He said rambling, not grambling. It's so bad. Hugh took off the other G. So he took off the G in the front end. Rambling. So he did that. Yeah, he did go to Clemson though. Hey, we can go down the list now. Ain't but a couple coaches that went there. We ain't gonna get on it. Who is SWAC thing? Because it's a nerve. It's a nerve for me. Like, it really is. It really is. I just think the man was upset. So we skipped around a little bit. We got them. Download HBCU Go, please. Come on, man. Do what y'all got to do, man. Do what y'all got to do.
You better put that back foot down, dog.
You better put that back foot down. Put that back foot down, dog. Don't make that Florida come out.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Hey, man. Look, this is our prediction show. If y'all didn't know, our prediction show. This is a fun show of the week. So hey, this is what we like to do. We like to have fun on or whatever.
Man, hilarious.
Boy, you better put that.
Hilarious.
Man, Lou is talented, bro. No. Like that's one guy I would love to see make it. Like let him make it, man. Cause Lou really be put it. Now, y'all know
what he did on Magic was ridiculous.
We talking about Lou Young. And bro, he know how to do it, man. I'm telling you, man, he know how to do it. Let's get back around to a couple other games, man. Let's see what we got here. We're not gonna go there, but we're gonna go here. Let's go here. We got number 15 NC State versus number 18 Syracuse. Syracuse, who Ben does not believe in. Shout out to Blair Underwood Jr.
I'm weak. Y'all talking about Dino? Y'all talking about Dino?
That's his brother.
I ain't gonna look at Dino the same.
Hey, I better hear that on the radio tomorrow. I better hear that on the
radio. I have never heard that.
At this point, you're not gonna unsee it. It's ingrained now. You're not gonna unsee it now. That's Blair Underwood.
Oh man,
it's Ben and Tuck fault. And me and Dave were like, "What they talking about?"
And when you look at that Blair Underwood Jr.,
man, yeah. Okay, so we got the fighting Blair Underwood Juniors, number 15 NC State.
Yes, sir.
Plus 3.5. I know where I'm kind of leaning. So I'm gonna let Mr. Jocks 94.5 go first. Go ahead, sir.
I don't know. Is Devin O'Leary playing for NC State?
I'm about to say this is real simple. He is not playing this.
Okay, then no, I'm going Syracuse.
I'm about to say this is real simple.
I'm going Syracuse. If Devin O'Leary is not playing for NC State, it's done. Like no. Give me Syracuse. Whatever the point spread is, lay him. Give me Syracuse.
Definitely not impressive about him.
No, not at all.
I think this might be a clean sweep, though.
It's a clean sweep. I mean, because at the end of the day, Buddy came in. They did him throw. I don't even think he threw a pass, and if he did, it was one, and then the other wide receiver threw another one. It was like a lateral. So, if you look at what Syracuse is doing, man, ironically enough, they are rolling, and they got the potential of going 6-0 after this victory, man. Schrader, they changed up. They changed the offensive coordinators. They got a new offensive scheme going, and Schrader is really doing his thing. I don't want to say that it's a false 5-0, but they finna get a win against a ranked opponent. So give me the Qs and give me the Qs with some sauce.
Hey, with the sauce? Hey, for people that came in a little bit late, if I can put it back up there, we can find it. Our email. Shout out to GOJ. The purpose of it, like we want y'all to submit y'all picks to this email address, and if y'all do better than the top person in our group, hey man, we're gonna shoot your cash out $25. That's just something for the group.
I thought it was $20. No, they keep going up every time.
Look at it.
Hey, we got new people. I've added personal money.
Hey, Dave. They ain't trying to make sure this ain't like I Am Athlete versus the Pivot. They making sure everything.
I've been on it all week. Every detail. So I know what he's doing. You the reason why it's +5, David, because you the extra guest. So it's 5 for every person. So you the extra person. So you
that's it.
Your extra 5.
Hey man, I want to give love to our guests, to our new people. Like I said, it's our prediction show. We like to have fun with it. We want everybody to chime in. I know everybody got a feeling about it. Y'all see the email address right there. Hit us up. Let us know. Leave your cash app in there. Let us know your picks for the same game that we doing. Ain't no big thing. Ooh, people split on this. We got some people going serious.
NC
State. He going NC State. Oh, I didn't know about the email. I know. I got you. That's why I said it again. Had to make sure y'all said it again. Put it in there.
3.5 years.
Got you in there. So, all right, who next?
Dave.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Oh, you can skip me. You already know where I'm going. Give me the orange man.
You want sauce or not?
Give me the sauce.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And the sauce means I'm taking the spread. So when I win, guys, I get +2 on that game.
That's it.
With the sauce?
Hey, you heard him.
That's easy money. That's 3.5.
He ain't stutter.
In the dome.
Like, man, at the crib. Oh yeah, it's
gonna be electric. It's gonna be electric.
And no Leary. You know this set up for an NC State win, right? You know that, right?
With that dude, that backup, he a 5th year senior. They didn't trust him.
Slaw.
Let me. I'm just gonna read what Tuck got here. I'm just gonna read. Let me read Tuck's.
And hold on, Renard, before you read it, for y'all that don't know, Tuck is our 4th member. Damon is our fifth member.
Nephew.
I'm the nephew.
After the night, after we fight Ben, then he can become Tank.
My SWAC worked tonight. I didn't go extreme. I didn't do my band. You know, my SWAC worked.
He didn't go. I gotta give him credit, Dave. He didn't go. He didn't go ham. He didn't go ham.
He did. He probably should have been fired 2 years ago. But
about 2 years
I digress.
So when we was at Renard Bar, I used to be getting fucked up. So you know what I mean?
But Tuck
why you got the people? I got a bar.
Your bar was
so Tuck had to work tonight, so he's sending his picks in. So he's sending his picks in, and Renard is basically the narrator of whatever.
Yeah,
Tuck
that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting
narrating. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman in it.
Okay,
tonight.
Syracuse. This is Tuck's pick. Setting a big matchup with Clemson, possibly. That's all he said.
Okay.
He didn't say nothing.
All right. It's simple.
Y'all say, "Oh boy, ain't playing."
No,
Leary
is not playing.
Didn't I tell y'all? Now somebody on this panel, somebody on this panel don't believe in Syracuse. I ain't gonna say.
I don't believe in them either.
It ain't me. If we talking about you, we gonna.
I don't believe in them. If Leary was playing, I would not pick Syracuse right now.
Well, you know
straight
what
up,
I would say about if. If and buts, candy and nuts, and we all be happy. But you know, hey, he ain't playing. I gotta go NC State, man. I got to. Somebody got to be different.
Okay. All right.
Somebody got to be different. I mean, I got to. I don't have a choice.
NC State, the Wolf Pack.
Yeah, that might be changed in about 5 minutes. But you know, I got to be different, man. I got to be different when we're talking about this. So. We got to move on like that. Oh, Nelly. Here we go.
Let's go.
Number 8, Oklahoma State.
Let's go.
Oklahoma State. The TCU is a 4-point favorite. We got number 13, TCU. 2:30 p.m. ABC. What it do? Make sure you're watching that while the other games are on too. So come on.
Man, let me tell you something. Mike Gundy, Jim Harbaugh, and Jimbo Fisher, they all in the same boat because as soon as I promise you, Mike Gundy, every time you put anything, if you have any sort of faith in Oklahoma State, they gonna let you down in a heartbeat. I'm telling you, TCU is about to. TCU is about to unleash the beast on Oklahoma State. I'm not a big Spencer Sanders guy. I think I'm not going to say overrated, but to me, him and Will Levis are the same. I feel as though people hype them up because they want a good story, but they're just not that damn good. It's okay to admit, you know what? The system does benefit them. They're just not that good. Spencer Sanders, to me, is a benefit of what Mike Gundy does offensively. But Mike Gundy, until – I kid you not, bro. Mike Gundy and Harbaugh are the same to me because as soon as you start to believe in them, they'll find a way to just absolutely just piss down their leg every single time. And I think this happens right now with TCU. Give me TCU.
Now I don't have the same strong opinion that you have about.
Bro, I mean, it was strong. It was strong.
And you said Harbaugh, Jimbo, and Gundy.
And I would to add Dan Mullen in there, but he ain't coaching no more. He in the same boat too.
He got because he couldn't.
Exactly.
He got fired. He had the career.
No, he ain't at the crib. He on
he on ESPN doing it.
But he in that boat too.
Getting them 2 checks.
But I'm gonna say this. After the way that TCU freaking embarrassed Oklahoma, and it's like with TCU, they needed new blood. They needed a new coach. They needed new blood. I mean, Patterson had ran his course. I mean, he had did his thing there. He had made them a known name. We all knew the horn fall, purple, whatever the case may be. But you're seeing the fruits, I guess, of his labor, and you're seeing it now. I cannot sit around here and take Oklahoma State over TCU when I don't believe in Oklahoma State's defense without their defensive coordinator. I can't do it. So give me TCU. I ain't gonna take no sauce on it, but give me TCU in a close one. I think it's going to come down to, I ain't going to say last second field goal, but I do believe that TCU will pull this out in the end. Give me TCU.
Everybody on TCU.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change the narrative. I mean, first of all, when your quarterback is named Max with the X.
First of all, the dude big.
My quarterback named Max.
Max.
So we're gonna go and max y'all out this week.
Good getting 14 tubs.
Come on now.
Real man. They're averaging more total yards offense and they're giving up less total yards defense. I like TCU, man. I like the direction they're headed in. So yeah, give me TCU, man. They're at home too, right? So yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Give me TCU.
Sonny Dykes for TCU is really bringing them on. And like Dave said, talk
will
about
he
Max.
remain at TCU is a question.
Yeah, I don't care about that right now. Max is that guy. I mean, for real, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
They are about 22nd in the nation in passing offense, or something, 20th in nation in passing offense. And Damian said it right about Gundy. Like, they'll have a good, solid team, and they'll let you down. And a lot of people up to 2 weeks ago had questions about Spencer Sanders. We just argued about Spencer Sanders
a couple weeks ago.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I was the only one on that train. I was the only one on that train for that game.
We argued about him a couple weeks ago. We surely did.
I think TCU is better all around. I think Oklahoma State has been a product of a weak schedule.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff and where they were positioned at beforehand. So give me TCU. Do I want some sauce?
It's fold.
No. We're not doing no sauce. We're not doing no sauce on this one. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't have that. So yeah, but give me TCU, man. Give me TCU. I just think they're gonna take the life out of them.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like they're gonna do. They're gonna wear them down. Let's move on a little bit. Let's move on. What we need? Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I got too many other things going on.
You good, money. I got you.
Let me see. I think if I know Tuck, I kind of know where he's going. Let me see who he got here. Since I skipped around.
Damn Nike
school.
They say that Nike school.
Who's Nike school? Shit.
He went TCU. Mike Gundy isn't 40 anymore. Sonny Dykes about to show Ben they are better than Clemson. Ooh. And Derek Mason still the DC.
Show me that better than Clemson.
Hey, bro, I'm not in that. I ain't in that. I'm just reading
That's none of my business.
Hey, that's none of my business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Leave it to somebody else. Take that over there on the left side.
I didn't take it in the chat.
I mean, what you want me to do? What you want me to say? I mean,
man, we had the 230 block. I know what you got next.
No. See, you're very mistaken.
Ah, damn! I thought we was going to Heisman.
Heisman.
Hooker.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got Arkansas. Arkansas is a 1.5 point favorite versus BYU, strong BYU team. 2:30 p.m. ESPN. Mr. Damian, Mr. Jocks.
As simple as this: if KJ Jefferson plays, Arkansas wins. If he don't, done.
I don't think he plays. I don't think he's playing.
Well, if he doesn't play, BYU is winning, and I don't think it might sound crazy, but I don't think it'll be close. Really and truly, when you look at Arkansas, that Texas A&M loss was, I think that was something they really didn't see coming. That kind of shifted just everything. How my whole outlook on Arkansas now has changed because it happened in such a deflating way that they still haven't recovered because they knew they had to get that one or this little stretch was going to be tumultuous. Like it was going to be tough, because that one quarter against Alabama just wasn't enough. Like it wasn't enough for me to say like, man, Arkansas really can turn this thing around because defensively they can't stop nobody. Mississippi State, I mean, Will Rogers was cooking. Will Rogers was cooking them on defense and offensively.
We hear you, Will. We'll come to you, Will.
Outside of KJ Jefferson, Arkansas ain't got no shot. They ain't got no chance, man. So if he doesn't play, I'm rocking with BYU. If he does play, I'm going with Arkansas. But right now, as it stands, I'm going BYU.
I got you with the question marks. So that pretty much is like, hey, I know it's the or. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the or, and it's the same with me. I mean, without KJ Jefferson, I can't. Tuck, we're not gonna talk about Bumper Pool. We're not gonna talk about Bumper Pool, Tuck. Tuck, we're just gonna pass on Bumper Pool in his matchup. Because in this matchup, he might dog. He might come out here with 10, 11 tackles. You know what I'm saying? But that's not gonna matter if KJ Jefferson doesn't play. So I think we all get the question mark on this one. If KJ Jefferson plays, we're gonna rock with Arkansas. If he doesn't, it's BYU. I know people might say we hedging, but I mean that's just facts.
That's facts.
Dave, what you got?
I mean, when will we find out if KJ playing or not? Like
not until
game time.
Because 90 minutes before.
Okay, we reserve our right to change our pick, right?
Right.
Hey, if you got the Greg McElroy method, you can do it all the way up until after the kickoff.
Wait a minute, 9 times.
Man, G maybe he'll have a pick on a Monday. Next thing you know, on Sunday, I'm like, wait a minute, bro. You just I'm telling you, I hate to go on a tangent. He messed me up on one of my picks during the week last week.
No, we can't do that
because I had App State. I think it was App State versus Coastal Carolina. And early that day, he was like, I texted him off the side. I was like, hey man, you think you might throw that 4 points to Coastal Carolina? He's like, yeah, man, like hammered. I was like, cool, say no more. He ain't, he wouldn't hurt my pocket. Shit. App State beat the brakes off of him. I was like, man, what's going on, big dog? Like, what happened? Like, so I think he might have picked App State during the day, and I was like, okay, I need to make sure. Man, G-Mac will change that shit so quick. My fault, y'all. My fault.
You good.
God damn
it. We all have those moments where we just have to get certain things up.
He was already talking about changing today.
Yeah, man, like exactly. I'm like, come on, bro, what you doing? Like, say it with your whole chest. That's all I say. Say it with your whole chest.
Man, look, BYU at home.
2:30.
Temperature is. What the temperature going to be?
Is it the temperature? It might be snowing out there in Utah.
4 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Give me BYU, man.
The air getting thin out there.
That thing get thin out there, boy. There ain't gonna be nothing but a lot of others there. Give me Arkansas.
A lot of others.
Arkansas Catalan is still not back for them.
And I hate that too. I really do hate that.
Everybody that hit on about KJ Jefferson. The Cougs are about top 40 in the nation in passing offense, and it's a word I don't normally use. Arkansas DBs are the T word.
Trash.
I mean, they are not good.
They were atrocious. Whatever.
Yeah.
Terrible. All of it.
Not up to par.
When I see a white boy in corner, I know they messing up. Like I know it.
J.C. Horn was the last white boy we called out at corner. Was the last white boy. You know, I'm gonna digress.
Like, man, anytime I see a white
Giants was last white boy at corner, that was the truth. I'm sorry.
Like, man, anytime I see a corner out there that's Caucasian, nah, dog.
If he ain't J.C. Horn, we ain't rocking with him.
Ain't J.C. Horn black?
No.
I said Jason Seahorn.
Seahorn.
Yes, I appreciate it. I thought you said Jason Seahorn, like from the guy
from the Giants. We everybody
from South Carolina. I was like, oh hell!
He was literally the last white corner.
Man,
they got some burn.
No, I thought when you said J.C. Horn, it just made me flash back to South Carolina.
Oh no. Gotcha. Oh no, he still got Bo Nix address.
I'm like, yeah, he's still sitting there.
Man,
he's still getting practice over there.
But man, what?
265 yards a game, man.
Give me everybody watching the show. Look up Jason Seahorn if you didn't know, and he was true.
I hope everybody watching the show knows what that is. But give me BYU when it comes to that, man. I think they poised to come back. They hurt my feelings this year. I said I wasn't gonna mess with them no more. But in this matchup, Arkansas secondary,
man,
they struggling.
Yeah, and Jaron Hall's a good quarterback too.
And Jaron Hall is a really
good quarterback. He's a great quarterback.
So, give me that. Yeah, give me BYU, man. That's who I'm with. So, I'm sorry, Tuck.
Honestly, if this game was at night, I would take BYU even with KJ.
Same. But Tuck said that BYU, if KJ is available to play, maybe it'll be a little close. But the Cougars are pretty good in Provo, so give me BYU. So Tuck won't BYU.
All right, gotcha.
All right, gotcha. I'm moving on a little bit here. We got a lot of games. Let's see what we got.
First of all, let me.
You gotta ask me on this shit.
This is why. Ask me. No, this is why they wanted Damon. I can address this to you. See, but when we first started off the prediction show this year, we had like 8 games.
Right.
You know, T did on 10. But then when I got the lead, now they want to put 25 damn games. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Games. That's it. We got our FOMO, man.
See, I'm the guy on the show that count everything.
Everything.
I see it. I get it.
I just said it put 25 games.
And have I picked a bad game yet?
When we went to the Southern Kitchen, we were chilling. And see, that's what it was. We were chilling. Everybody was drinking. We were relaxing. And that's what
everybody was not drinking. That you're speaking of yourself because we was watering it up.
I was not the only one drinking. Grill. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Ben, your name is synonymous with drinking. And like it's like Ben, drink. It's like Ben, go ahead and drink. See if he got that drink right now.
See, I gotta get over there with Ben. There, we gotta sit with y'all.
Hey, look, we going live class week, but we'll tell you the location.
Say no more, man. Say no more.
LSU +2.5 versus Florida, 6 p.m. ESPN.
How did LSU sneak on this show again?
They did. They was ranked last week, and they weren't supposed to be. Golden Boot. Y'all was supposed to be ranked last week.
Thank you.
See,
y'all was not supposed to be ranked last week.
See, you always talking about somebody. You always talking about somebody. Give me okay. All right, Damon, who you got? Who you thinking right now?
I'm thinking Florida. I'm taking Florida while they're at the house. To me, LSU is just dysfunctional. Like it just week to week, I don't know what team I'm looking at. Like I don't know what I'm looking at because I actually want Jaden Daniels to be good, but he kind of got that Robbie Ashford syndrome. It's like on his third step, if you ain't open, it's out of there. Like he is out of there. Ain't thinking twice. So I just think that for what Brian Kelly wants his offense to look like, he can't have it with Jaden Daniels, and Jaden Daniels can't carry the team like he wants to. Because Kayshon Boutte, like, I think he a dog, but he really take, like, he take plays off. Like, he really is out there, like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be out here. Like, I'm just out here because I'm at LSU, pretty much. It's like, I play receiver at LSU, and I'm rocking number 7. All right, I might as well get out here and do stuff. Like, he out here running routes, not expecting to get the ball. Like, how are you the best receiver, but you average like 2 catches a game for like a 6-game stretch when like you looked at as an impact player? And I just don't think I don't think everybody's bought into this Brian Kelly system. And I think that it's going to take some time and they're not there yet. While I look at Florida, I think everybody's bought in. They just missing a few Jimmys and Joes here and there from making it work. So I think Billy Napier, what he's building down there in Florida, I think is a little bit higher right now than what LSU is. And I think Anthony Richardson he going to do like he did against Tennessee and really start cooking this LSU defense. And I think because I saw what just happened, I just saw what Tennessee did to him. And that shit wasn't no fluke. Like that was not no fluke.
It was over with the first quarter.
Quickly, like out of their misery. At that point, they was just trying alone. But right now, I think I'll take Florida and give me some sauce with it too. I think they covering everything with ease. Okay. With ease.
Now, this is going to come as a surprise because y'all know on this show, it's 2 teams that I very rarely, and I mean very rarely, will pick. I very rarely pick Florida, and I very rarely pick Miami. But in this matchup, I think that Daniels is banged up. I do not think that he's healthy. This game is in the swamp. I know we're talking spicy. Golden B.
Will you focus?
I know we're talking spicy, but I'm just saying, and y'all know I don't fool with Florida. I don't fool with Florida and Miami. But in this matchup, I cannot see myself rocking with a banged up Jalen Daniels. Kayshawn is just I ain't gonna say he's
wishy-washy.
Because he ain't getting the ball. So I ain't gonna say he done shut it down. I won't say he done shut it down and looking for the NFL draft because he's probably gonna be a first-round pick. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Give me Florida. I know, shockingly, I'm gonna take Florida in this bit.
Not really.
It ain't. I'm to Florida before.
Yeah.
Don't let it down. He tried to erase that out of his memory.
You ain't AR-15 no more. Give me Florida. What's the spread on that? No, spread.
It is +2.5.
Nah, I ain't going no sauce.
LSU is +2.5. So Florida's 2.5. Dave?
Hey man, first of all, shout out to my boy Rob that's on that watching the show. If y'all need a haircut here, need a haircut here in Birmingham, man. You go holler at Rob over in Forestdale. You can find him at Robert the Barber Morris on Facebook. But with that being said, I have no clue who's gonna win this freaking game, so that's why. I mean, absolutely no clue. So that's why God
flip it. We're gonna flip it.
I got heads is gonna be LSU, tails, Florida. So what we got?
Florida.
Tails.
Florida. So that's kind of where I was going anyway. LSU suck.
That's it.
Expletive. So give me Florida.
I watched Keisha quit live and in person.
Dog.
I watched quit live and in person. I'm leaving it alone.
I'm close to flipping the coin on this one, but let's see what Tuck said for it. Tuck said Florida. LSU looks inept on offense. Game is in swamp. Should be interesting just as long as no one throws a shoe. Really, Tuck? He talking about the shoe from last year. Really?
And he really put in. If I could get Tuck to put in time on other things, like he put in on this,
on these essays.
Yes, and you take note, Ben. If I can get you to put in time too, but Tuck put on this, boy, we'll be.
I put in time. Y'all put me out when I put in time.
Hey! I digress.
What I do? I don't watch the show no more. Why?
You know y'all boys.
Yeah, talking too greasy. Yeah, talking too greasy out there.
Come on. If y'all pull this shit off, we all coming. Tag me on Sunday.
First of all,
I'll be right here in my chair watching my fantasy football.
I'm gonna let you calm down first, because you ain't speaking for me. I'm not coming on if they win. I'm not going on.
It off. I'm in my cow leather, as my homeboy told me, my cow leather recliner. I'm coming on Sunday.
I'm so done. So that's what we got. That's who we want.
So we on it's on you.
First of all, shout out to the Golden Boot Pod.
Hey, man, you already shot them out, man. You trying to get away from this pick.
No.
You already shot them out.
I shot them out because it has a reason to be shot out.
He's trying to get Damon. This is what Renard does. He's very tactical in what he does. Okay?
No, if I could talk about it, I would say
Tom Brady would say.
No, if I could talk, I would say.
Hey, I digress, and I yield my time to Senator Williams.
Thank you. Since the Golden Boot Pod are friends of the show, I'm actually just becoming Ben. If you would just listen. Since the Golden Boot Pod are friends of the show, and everybody else went with Florida, I'm going with LSU to show the hell up in the swamp, plus the sauce.
Oh shit!
Oh,
no,
okay.
Hold on. You gotta be careful about what he's saying. I think you saying sauce. So are you saying that LSU is gonna lose by less than 2.5? Or are you saying LSU is gonna win?
I mean, it's two now, so you might as well just say LSU gonna win.
Okay. I mean, it could be a 1 point game. I mean, it could be. I mean, even the 1 point game is still. I mean,
we don't do the hook. We ain't gonna do the hook.
We ain't gonna do the hook. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I mean, just give me LSU. LSU about to see what happened. And give me LSU.
Damon.
Fun fact:
you have to watch him.
I see it.
Florida is 1-7 against the spread.
No.
In the last 8 games.
That's what we call a trend.
Following against the spread loss. And they are 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 SEC games.
You want to break
them by?
They would have been 2-5 had LSU been early on the schedule. But go ahead.
That's fine. I don't care. Let me be at the bottom. Keep talking. And if I win, just shut the hell up. And if I don't, hey, you trust me, you've done worse. Hey, Tuck talking and Noah. All right, we know how to keep. Let's go ahead and do this, man. We know how to keep being a little quiet.
Whew.
Number 16, Mississippi State
Man, I wish I was behind my desk, but I gave my cowbell. I don't think Kentucky is going to even come close to Mississippi State. I think they gonna walk the dog on their ass up there in Lexington, man. I think with the way Will Rogers is running this offense, and now they actually are starting to run the ball and actually commit to this thing. And Kentucky, they ain't got no hope. If shaky as Will Levis is, and then the run offense, man, even with Chris Rodriguez being there, they still ain't running to the level that Kentucky is. Give me Mississippi State and -4, man. That's disrespectful with the spread. I think Mississippi State absolutely beats the dog shit out of them.
Ooh, and you know, after we all as a collective unit watch that Ole Miss Kentucky fucking meltdown, we watched it. I mean, we all in the chat. We like, man, we watched it. So I'm with you. Even if Will plays, I do not trust him.
Me too.
I don't trust him. Like D, we literally in the chat talking about this game as we watching it live. Renard was just like, yo, he done turned the ball over like 3 straight times.
But yet they want to talk about how great he is, how he number one overall pick, man. Will Levis
turned the ball over like 3 straight times, man. I can't fool with him.
And
you sit there and you watch it, like you said, it's like Chris Rodriguez is back, but it's like, yo, the trigger man is a turnover goddamn machine.
Yes.
And when you think about Will Rogers and you think about he's breaking records in the SEC, regardless of how you feel about it, because he's in the system with the Pirate. It don't matter how you feel about it. Give me Mississippi State on the road. I'm taking Mississippi State.
Cooking them.
I really, really love how Mississippi State is playing right now.
Yes,
I really love what they're doing. I've always loved the Pirate, even when he was at Washington State. I mean, I would really stay up and watch. That was actually the only Pac-12 team that I would watch for years, because the other ones freaking suck. But
you was Washington State and Nard was Utah. Yep.
Yeah, I would do that. So
there we go.
So with that being said, give me those Mississippi State Bulldog. Shout out to Jackie. Shout out to Jackie, number 8 in the secondary, kid from Birmingham. My partner, one of my best and closest friends. That's his nephew. Played at Pennsylvania Valley. Man, shout out to Jackie Matthews, man. Go get it done, bro.
Oh yeah, shout out Bookie Watson, number 14, straight out of Maplesville, dog. Hey, straight out the country.
And shout out to a throwback with Bell. And shout out to a throwback with Bell. You know, rest in peace. Shout out to throwback with Bell because he was at State too. You know what I'm saying? Coach Lane coached him up, and he was at State too. Shout out to Bell too. So I got you.
Williams, go ahead.
I was waiting for the shout out to
Is that Williams?
I knew that Damien was gonna shout out his boy Nathaniel Watson. I knew that was coming because he talked about him all the time.
Hey man,
I knew Dave was gonna shout out. I wasn't expecting to get the bell coming. They kind of got me. I was like, well, we going back.
You know, Coach watch the show. Coach comes to the shop. Coach come to Brooms. Coach come to the shop. Coach Lane, he come to the shop. So
I got you. So we got this is Tuck pick. Mississippi State close.
Okay. Close.
But Pirate is known to drop one. He should miss. He should win. If Kentucky QB plays, watch out. But right now, give me more cowbell.
You still reading more cowbell?
I need to be a Soldier Boy animation to just pop up right now. Close.
Yeah, like what? He lost me on that one. Close? What you mean?
Without Will, it ain't gonna be close.
At all. Will Levis, man, he like Matthew Stafford, man. They so damn overrated. God almighty, I can't stand Will Levis. Like Will Levis starting to go into that Kellen Mond category because I'm like, why can't y'all just say he's an average quarterback? Like I get it. Like he's big, he like got the frame, but the motherfucker average.
It's
he's got the measurables.
Right.
No, it ain't the measurables. It's those great throws that he makes sometimes. It's like the talent can be there.
You know who else made great throws? Who else made great throws? Bo Nix. Bo Nix made great throws.
Bo Nix never made a great throw. Anyway, at least I've seen like last week. If you would pay attention, the one when he slapped it in there, and that offense is not conducive to what it is. We have seen plenty of examples of people moving on from one place to another in a better system can fit them better talent. Mm-hmm. You can tell the arm talent is there. You can tell the talent is there. That offense ain't about that offense is a run offense. But they whatever. Moving on. Fun.
No. Did we read?
Yeah, we read Tuck. Yeah, we gave.
What did Tuck do?
That's
what Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. Right. Fun fact: the Bulldogs are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games in October, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record.
Come on now.
Come on, let's move on. Mississippi State. We're moving on.
Don't start. Please don't start. Don't get me started on Matthew Stafford. We ain't got enough time on the show for me to go off on his ass.
If you were Matthew Stafford left Detroit, he became a Super Bowl champion and an AT&T ambassador.
Oh my God!
Since I became the overall leader in the stats, we have to pick 35 games. But go ahead.
So no, we don't. We
y'all let me know what game is not good game.
We had now. We set on the side.
I think they all are great games.
Put this up. We had another one. Then we had Duke, North Carolina, or some other shit.
No, Duke, North Carolina.
USC, Utah.
Sit your drunk ass down in the corner. Sit your drunk ass down in the corner.
Utah and USC. God damn it! Motherfucking noise.
Lord have mercy. Number 7, Clemson's a 3.5-point favorite versus Florida State. 3 p.m. on ABC. Go ahead, Damon. Who you got?
Oh man, as much as I really want to see him go down, I think Clemson's gonna get it done. I know it. I just Clemson to me is again they in that Michigan boat where it's like, bro, like DJ Uiagalelei is exactly who we think he is. He's not good. He's not good at all. But I will say Will Shipley is a dog. Like I will say he can tote that thing. Like that, he can tote that thing. But like I just don't think Florida State's gonna have enough. So give me Clemson. Give me Clemson.
I mean, we are still banged up. We love it. We still don't know the question mark about him. Burst is still situational. Yeah. And when you watch last week, game right there in your clutch.
In your hands.
In your hands. You know, we can't trust Fitzgerald, the damn field goal kicker. We can't trust him. So this game is at home. This is probably one of those moments where Jordan has have to have a come to meeting Jesus with himself. Because it's like, look, bro, you hollering about you want to go pro. These are the games that you need to win. Yeah. You played shitty the last 2 weeks. You didn't play great against Wake. You didn't play great against NC State. And we are banged the hell up. Clemson getting everybody back in their secondary that was missing. They want to argue the point about why they went to double overtime with Wake because they had people missing in the secondary.
Fredo.
But I'm gonna say this. If we don't do, I'm gonna take the damn fuzzy off the mic. If we don't do this
you don't need to take the fuzz off.
If we don't do this shit against Clem shit at home in dope, we ain't never gonna do it for another goddamn 10 years. So give me FSU close. And you know what? I think Fitzgerald janky ass is gonna seal the deal for us.
Okay.
Give me FSU.
Man, listen, man.
There's gotta be that liquor talking.
It gotta be coming to meeting Jesus. Come to go to the booth.
See Damon, here's what I taught. Here's what I've taught being over the last 2 weeks. You know, we doing this prediction show.
Bourbon, wild turkey.
And we're trying to be. It's competitive, right? It's competitive, but I got 2 teams that I'm gonna go down with the ship. Okay, one being Florida State, one being Alabama, and them. I don't really care who they play. I'm gonna choose them. So if 2 losses, week to week, going, determine, where I'm at, then, so be it. So with that being said, I will say that I think that Clemson will win this game. Mm-hmm. Really do that. I really think they really should win this game because I think that this Florida State group is at least a year to 2 years between, before we're actually at that point of winning.
And we bang the hell up right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where we are. I mean, a 4-loss season for this FSU team is a win. And definitely a 3-loss season is a major win. So
hell, a 5-loss season is a win. 75 is a win.
Right. Florida State going to win the game. Clemson's going to win, but I'm picking Florida State. So Florida State is my pick. I have no idea what happened to Renard. Right now.
Can you read Tuck? I can't read Tuck.
Read who?
I Golden Boot again. I am drinking Wild Turkey bourbon. I'm drinking an old fashioned at the crib. You know, when you make it at the crib, it's a little stronger than what you would get at a restaurant.
When you make it,
so you make it. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's a little stronger than what you would get at a restaurant. You know,
that's how it's supposed to be.
That was it.
So I mean, since Renard is gone, so I was listening to the show, Damon, and I heard y'all kind of chime in on the whole prime time thing. So what's your take on it? Because we hadn't tapped into it. So what's your take?
Oh, see, I thought it was amazing. But like to me, I kind of get where Eddie Robinson was tripping about. You know, the backup quarterback goes in, you still trying to throw the thing when the game is already out of it's already in hand. Like you already know. But is he wrong? Like is Eddie Robinson necessarily wrong in saying like
he was not wrong? Right.
And Prime is just like, yo, like he does have a serious question. Like, if I'm not SWAC, then who is around here? Like, I'm trying to promote this as much as I can. I've come down here to do the same thing that y'all are doing, build up these kids, put them in the best situation to win. And that's exactly what he's doing. So I think that Eddie kind of blew it out of proportion, but also like he's not necessarily wrong in the whole ordeal.
And
but
I guess my pushback to you, Dane, would be Eddie, unlike some of the other coaches, may not have the paralysis that he's had. You know what I'm saying? As far as being like, look, our defensive player of the year, my pops did this, my pops did that. I am coaching at my alma mater. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, although his statement was kind of out there, for him to say it, unlike some other people, I could understand.
Right. Like it comes from a person, like it was more of like a personal appeal than just like, you know, if we're all in this together for the SWAC, then it shouldn't be, you know, you ain't SWAC, I'm not SWAC.
Right. So, I mean, do we just segue into that to Renard, you know, has a little, like I said, a little technical hiccup over there, but we back, man. I picked Florida State, Williams. So it's on you, bro.
Florida State, and Dane picked Clemson.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Tuck clicking Florida State too. I saw you appreciate that. You know, it's
man. Tuck, tell Drake ass to get up on my squad, man. It's 2 weeks in a row. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. I digress.
Like God, dog. Give me no one word. Give me Clemson. I'm done. I'm not going through.
And what I was saying is, Renard, is that I believe Clemson's going to win the game, but it's two picks that I'm going to always make. I was going to say who we, you know, I'm going to give y'all one on that. So as well.
All right. But
I got you. All right. I got you. So look, man, here's always come a time in life where you got to pick a certain game. Yeah.
I know there's at least two more that I ain't got a chance to talk about.
Let's see which one you talk. Yeah, it's really two more. It's just two more.
I know there's two games. I definitely got.
Well, Damon, I want you to pay attention. They want you to pay attention to the wordplay. It's just two more.
What?
After
what
55.
Okay, I'm gonna pick William and Mary this goddamn week. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's not the game. I think you picked excellent games. I just know what you're doing, Williams.
I'm not trying to do anything. I promise for God.
I know there's two more games that I can talk about.
Hey, what Mr. told her about? I fixed that mailbox. I fixed that mailbox. So whatever you
man. Okay. Number 7 USC versus number 20 Utah, 7 p.m. Fox. I guess we just forgot what I think it's 3.5. Utah is the favorite. Utah is the favorite by 3.5.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very serious.
Which is weird. Which is a little weird.
Wow.
It's a little weird, a little strange, because to me,
I know what they're
definitely going on the goddamn ticket.
Yeah, like to me, I think.
What's the line? I missed it.
3.5.
Utah's favorite. Yeah, I know why they favorite. Moving on.
Home pick. I mean, so yeah, we already talked about it. I mean, they always gonna do that.
Yeah, but like it don't make no sense. Yeah, it don't make no sense to me because I know with Lincoln Riley, I'm a big, if y'all don't know, like, of course, everybody knows I'm a big offensive guy. Like, I'm big on the offensive side of the ball. And Lincoln Riley, like, the thing is, picked up right where he left off in USC. And here's the kicker. They actually turned the ball over in USC. Like, they actually getting interceptions, fumbles. Like, they might not be giving up some points and maybe getting up some yards, but they getting the ball back to this explosive offense to put up some more points. So, to me, I think USC goes in there and handles business. I see them winning anywhere between 10 to 14 points with ease.
I mean, USC is my Pac-12 pick to win the whole goddamn conference. So, I mean, I'm looking at Utah. I'm looking at them not being able, and I know there's gonna be a hater pick. I get it, but I'm looking at them not being able to close the deal in Florida. I can't unsee that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You had multiple possessions to finish that game off, and you let AR-15 inaccurate ass beat you. So, off that fact alone, Renard, I know this is a hate pick, but goddamn it,
it really is because
in this one.
They lost the game because of their quarterback, not because of AR-15, but let's digress.
Whatever. They could have won that shit in the swamp. Give me USC.
A fact is a fact. They won because the dude threw the pick on the goal line.
Hey,
not because AR-15 just dominated and killed them. They won because the guy threw the pick on the goal line.
Florida defense ain't good.
Moving on. I ain't got time for that.
With this game here, man, I absolutely love USC. And I think I love them more than probably I think I have more love for them than maybe they may not be as good as they are, as I'm thinking they are, but because I love them so much, I'm going to make them good. But I'm still thinking they're good. You know, I like Caleb. You know what I mean? I like Lincoln. I mean, they have pieces that I really love, and Utah is just a hard-nosed ass team. They're gonna come to play. They at home, and if you play for Utah and you can't get up for this game, when can you ever get up for a game? But with all that said, for y'all that's watching the show, right now we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I need y'all to go ahead and click the button if you hadn't clicked the button, and tell a friend to click the button or send it to them to click it.
And also tell me what else you want from us.
About 80 clicks away. But with that said, I'm gonna make my pick. I'm still gonna roll with the Trojans, man.
Yeah,
I'm rolling with the Trojans.
Understandable.
I need this to happen this year. I need the Pac-12 to have an undefeated representative this year to accomplish my whole madness at the end of the year.
I think this is it because I don't think USC plays Oregon in the regular season.
I mean, Bo Nix still going.
But I'm saying without.
I'm telling you.
When you remove that
boy done went out west and changed to a whole.
Went out west. He showed up.
Hey. I just saying.
Proves my point.
I've been trying to tell folks last year the motherfucker saved your ass from a bunch of games, and now boy
don't want to listen, but that's
they want to hear the truth.
Damon, they don't want to hear real ball. They want to hear real ball. They want to hear their fan tape. And they look at stuff with their fan tape.
But before you go after this game, to answer Dave's point, they got Arizona, Cal, Colorado, UCLA is interesting, and Notre Dame. That's their remaining schedule after this. So if they can pull this off,
they should be undefeated going into UCLA.
Yes.
They should be undefeated going into UCLA.
Yes. Arizona, Cal, and Colorado, yes. They should take care of all three of those. Yes.
Well, I'm just going to read Tux first. Okay. Fight on. He does the sign.
Well, we know what that means. So
Utah will struggle to keep Caleb Superman Williams contained, and they are starting to get the running game going, and they are still rocking the black cleats. You got to rock black Nikes, man. Booby Miles. Okay.
It's God given.
So that's what he got.
You want to win? Let's let booby spin.
Everybody got USC, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Congratulations.
Trojans are 1-4 against the spread. In the last 5 games.
What we got?
Here we go.
Utah.
Here we go.
That's your squad.
He looking at that Lane Kiffin analytics book. He on the analytics book.
On the line of scrimmage, Utah can really hang with them, and Utah has won 11 straight games at home. They are a different team at home, like Bo Nix is on the road.
I bet you won't pull the trigger.
I bet you won't.
I think he is. I bet
you won't.
Give me Utah in the sauce.
No, with the sauce.
Oh, okay. With the sauce.
What's the spread of the game?
Just 3.5.
That's an easy sauce, so he gonna take this sauce. You know,
it ain't easy. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't think Utah gonna pull this shit off.
I mean,
I hope Utah win by 1.
They win.
You be on ESPN with that shit. That's a bad beat.
Right.
Nah, that won't bother me. I'll be like, cool. I believe they gonna. They believe. Hey, why not? See what?
Don't get to the last one though. I know the one we ain't talked about.
That ain't the last one.
I say I know there's 2 more we ain't talked about. One I definitely got to empty the clip on.
I'm gonna let him empty the clip on one. I know one he got empty the clip on. So I'm just gonna let him go.
Oh, there you go.
Alabama is a 7.5 point favorite. Number 3, Alabama went from 1 to 3 versus number 6, Tennessee. Oh God, he didn't turn the camera off. Versus number 6, Tennessee, 2:30 p.m. CBS. We do not know if Bryce played, but we did get a hint today. Nick Saban said that he's on a pitch count. So you take that for what you want to take it for. The guy in Tennessee secondary is still out. The other guy, their leading receiver, is still not supposed to play, if I remember that right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still supposed to be out, but guess what? Number 11 is still there, and our boy Brew McCoy is still there, and them boys in the backfield. And Heisman Hooker.
Hey man, you can't spell you can't spell it. You can't spell Heisman without the H, man. Come on now.
I got do I even have to ask you? Do I even have to ask you, Damien?
No, I have been wrecking this game literally all week long. I have come up with all types of different scenarios. I've watched enough tape. Like I've listened to Cole and Greg I've racked their brain. I've asked questions. And it all boils down to this. To me, I don't think there's anybody at this present time right now that is stopping Tennessee from scoring. There's not a defense playing right now that can stop Tennessee from scoring at least 28. Like I'm talking about the bare minimum 28. And I go back and I watch that Texas A&M game, and I start looking at numbers. We realize that Texas A&M's offense is ranked in like the bottom third of college football, and was still able to find a few shots here and there on this Alabama defense. This Alabama defense has not played at a pace that they've seen what Tennessee can play in. And Tennessee right now, it doesn't even matter who was on the other side. Right now, there's this thing called momentum that is rolling on Tennessee's side that I have never seen before in Tennessee football, period. And I had a feeling last year that Josh Heupel, if he got it together, they could really make something shake in Tennessee because, again, offensive guy, they're going to take their shots. And last year, they was just figuring it out. They were just figuring it out last year and still mess around there and had Alabama in the fourth quarter 24-24. Now, it did get out of hand there at the end. You got a little sideways. But no matter how you slice it up, this team is a hell of a lot better than it was last year. A hell of a lot better. And it's still happening with a quarterback in Hendon Hooker who hadn't thrown an interception and looks like he is in complete control. And I say all that, and I flip it over to the other side. Tennessee's pass defense is atrocious. It's terrible. Now, rushing the ball, you can say they haven't been tested. They haven't had a team that can just line up and try to, enforce their will in the run game on them. And they've been able to kind of, stand their ground. But if Bryce Young is not 100% on that football field, I think Tennessee pulls it off. And I wouldn't even call it an upset. I think right now Tennessee is riding high. They're hitting a stride that no matter who is on the other side, they catching all the smoke. I think what Heupel has done in Tennessee is really revitalized that fan base. They got them believing. And really and truly, I said coming into the season that my dark horse for Heisman was Hendon Hooker because of, again, that you don't accidentally go 31-3 touchdown interception ratio. Like that's you making smart decisions with the football, and he's continued that on this route. So with that being said, then I went on a nice little soliloquy on that, but I'm telling you, I'm taking Tennessee in this ball game to win straight up at home. They're gonna be singing Rocky Top. They're gonna be singing Rocky Top all damn night long. And after 16 long years, or technically 15, but 15 long years, they get to open them old ass cigars and hey, smoke them if you got them, big dog. Smoke them if you got them.
Like I said, we already knew where that pick was going. Ben, what you got?
This is one of them situations where Tuck, as we call him, Senator Tuck, has told us time and time again, Damien. He said, you know what? Tennessee is gonna be on probation next year. he's told us this repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? And you think back to, you don't want to get into it, but you think back to the last time Tennessee beat Alabama, like you said, it's been 15, 16 years. If not now,
look at the gods.
When the podcast gods
I'll finish for it. Oh yeah. Take that picture for it right there.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Because that's how he did Tuck, and that's how he did me too. So hey, just go ahead and get it. Yeah.
If not now, when?
Right, win. So Dave, what you got?
Man, so I'm trying to let it. I don't think he's gonna come back. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I've been asked all week, is Bryce gonna play? And we're talking about different scenarios. Should he play? And if he plays, then this. Right. Here's what I do know. I do know there's an injury to the shoulder. Mm-hmm. I do know that that's an injury that a pain-killing, shot could help, but only thing that heals that is rest. I do know that is his throwing shoulder. I do know Bama has already had problems pushing the ball down the field. I also do know that if he gets hit and fall on that shoulder, you could do more damage than it was already there. I do know that Bama's medical staff was the same medical staff last week that they are this week, and he did not play. So, does he play? I don't know. I don't think he plays, honestly, because I think he can do more damage than good. And here's why I say that. This game right here does not determine Alabama's season. It's still all uphill because you think about it, Tennessee's on the other side of the conference. So it has and Tennessee still has to play Georgia. So it has no bearing on, you'll do better by not playing Bryce. And if you take an L versus playing him and something happens and now you can't play him later. You see what I'm saying? So I'm playing chess, not necessarily checkers. So, but if Bryce plays and they cannot push the ball down the field, if I'm Tennessee, if Bryce plays and I'm Tennessee, I'm manning up one high safety. You're going to have to beat me with your arm. We're going to see how your arm going to feel after throwing it 45, 50 times. Okay, Gibbs is not going to beat me, on a bum shoulder. So with that being said, I don't think that the University of Alabama will win this game because of all the people on the offense that get hurt. This is the one person that could not get hurt and you survive. Mm-hmm. Gibbs get hurt, you can survive. A wide receiver, they got something hurt already, they can survive. But this one, you can't.
And playing a little Rocky Top.
Oh, hell, Rocky Top.
I love it. Oh, sweet home to me. You let them know.
All right, that's what I'm at with it. Give me them goddamn on volunteers up.
Yes, sir.
9, baby.
Talk to
yes,
him.
Sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Chauncey Tuck will take
Go and read the paragraph. God, I know we got a paragraph.
Tennessee, cue up Rocky Top. Bama doesn't have the secondary to keep up with Tennessee weapons.
That boy Tuck.
Bryce isn't 100%. So yeah, I'm going with them just because of that. So he's going with Tennessee.
So
I can't believe it. People was at my neck at the beginning of the season when I said Tennessee could win 10 games. I was about to get I was getting character assassinated out here. They was like, man, this dude don't know nothing about football. I'm like, what? Like what?
But D, Tennessee ain't been. I mean, People didn't watch last year. They ignored last year.
They couldn't have.
They ignored last year, and they thought about the previous seasons.
I'm going to tell you. I'm gonna tell you now. I saw a post today that the very thing that Bama has done to Tennessee has been done in reverse to Bama in the early 2000s. It might not have got to 15, but I saw that it did get to 10. So, hey, it can happen. All you Bama folks out there now,
man,
it ain't always been
as sweet as it is Auburn got to do what 6 or 7. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, we don't count that.
But it happened though.
That was when the politician was coaching, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't who?
That's when that politician.
I don't remember him. I don't know who you're talking about.
Who?
I don't know who. Oh, you talking about Chet Williams when he was there? When he was praying, because that's all he was doing.
I said, who was that man? Who was that man before Chiswick?
I don't know who you're talking about. Hey, huh? Those years they lost the record book. That record book no longer exists. Man, Alabama versus Tennessee.
What a way to close out the show.
I want to pick Alabama. Something in me it's just something about that, especially if Bryce plays. If Bryce plays, they're gonna find a way.
They're gonna mess around and throw their season away for around with one game.
They still got Georgia in the cut.
I'm talking about
Dave, give me that talk. Give me that the little app again. Not that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I jumped.
Give me the app.
The coin.
Yeah, give me a coin.
What you want, heads or tails?
Heads Bama, tails Tennessee.
Here we go.
Ooh, boy.
Here we go.
Heads Bama,
tails Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I'm gonna try to put it here. So it's heads now, right? You can't really see it good.
There you go.
It's heads.
It's heads.
Got you down.
But I did it again, and it went tails.
Yeah.
It's
really hard in games like this, man. Truth be told, Alabama is that kind of team. Like, I really do believe in Tennessee, but I know how good they are when it comes with exploiting the matchup. And they might not be doing certain things right, but if they got one thing over a lot of folks, it's the talent. There's gonna be a guy that's gonna step up. Alabama ain't gonna be the same all year. They just not. They're just not, and they will know how to. They know how to exploit. When you play Bama, you got to be really good on the defense side of the ball. You got to be. So
you got to be strong up front,
and you got to be strong up front. You got to be all those type of things, and those two things that Tennessee is average up front. They're okay, and I just don't. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. My heart wants to say, "Hey, give Tennessee." I really think Tennessee gonna do it, but. I've been in this situation too many times with Alabama. Like, I just have to be cool being wrong. I've been in this situation too many times with them and seen it. In an environment like that too, they're gonna thrive in it. Knowing they ain't got their leader,
it's different.
It's different. It's different, man. I don't know. We're gonna see a lot on Saturday. It's almost wishing I didn't put the game on him, but at the same time, got to put on it. Got to talk about it. So. It's a lot that goes into it. I will say Alabama is 14-3 against the spread in their last 17 games. So all against the spread loss. So just watch them. And 9-1 against the spread in the last 10 meetings between the two teams in Tennessee. So we'll see.
Take us out, Dave.
Woo! Hold on, Dave. I got you. We will be doing another show about it was too much tonight. We've already been here long enough. We already been here long enough about who is SWAC.
Hold on, we ain't gonna talk Auburn Ole Miss. Yeah, the one game I'm ready to empty the clip on. Listen,
well, go ahead. Empty the clip. I want to empty.
It's crazy though. Like,
I
it's
got
so
Lane
crazy.
Kiffin.
Oh yeah, I think Ole Miss gonna curb stomp their ass. But like, I'm just hoping I ain't got to show up to work on Sunday because somebody done got fired because it's gonna be hell on wheels all day. But in all seriousness, when I look at Auburn, has become just painful to watch. Like when we watch them as a group, we all kind of leave with the same feeling of, I don't want to watch this team again. Like, I don't want to watch this game again. Because
Auburn or Iowa? That was the question beforehand.
I definitely been there. I know
it's about the same. Like it's about the same feeling because to me,
it is not the same. Iowa is worse. At least I can have fun watching Robbie run around the field. But go ahead.
That's a good point. It's fair. It's a fair point. But to me, and again, it goes back to the beginning of the season. I don't know what Auburn fans really thought was going to happen. Like, I thought Auburn was going to finish 7th in the West, but I thought it was going to be one of those 7-5s. Like, maybe they just ain't. Yeah, like it's kind of one of those things where they may fall a couple games here and there, but to absolutely just not show up against Georgia. And like, I understand it is Georgia, but like they got beat from the first half. I will say, if you hold Stetson Bennett to just 25 yards passing, your offense has to do something. Like, has to do something to keep y'all in the boat.
Bennett.
Stetson Bennett, the fourth, had 25 yards passing. And then in the third quarter, he takes a 61-yard quarterback drop
to the house,
to the crib.
I'm done, Dave. I'm done.
My cousins, to the house. With all my cousins and stuff on defense, you tell me y'all letting y'all letting that white boy go on up in here and get 61 untouched
to the house,
to the crib. Like, that's unacceptable. And like, I see it on the sideline. Harsin stressed out, and as an Auburn fans, like the Auburn fans stressed out with you, like. Everybody sitting around there just rubbing their heads, rubbing their faces, everybody has the same emotion.
Eat all this, they make him eat every last ounce of this.
Let's look.
And it's so ugly. Like it's so ugly because it's like
it's so bad.
It's like I understand as Auburn fans, you want him gone, and it's starting to get to a point where I feel as though Harsin's like, okay, if y'all want me gone so bad, well, fuck it. Like at this point, like I'm out. Like he's mentally. It's meant when you listen to the press conference week in and week out, they're asking you about your job security. Like that should be message number one. Like,
that's definitely a red flag. It is definitely a red
flag. Every single week they ask him about his job. Like, how you feel? Are you still gonna be the coach? He's like, yo, like what y'all want me to do? Like, what do y'all want me to do?
I'm not allowed to talk about it in public.
Man, like it's crazy. Hey, bro, it's crazy.
I'm just gonna do this today. I'm just gonna, I'm just here. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I just want to know.
I got time today.
I just want to know.
That's it.
I mean, that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. All I want to know is
I know on this show who SWAC.
All I want to know is who
is
SWAC. That's all I want to know. I mean, you tell me who is it? Who is it, Dave? I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I got to know because
wake up motivated.
I mean, I just want to know because I'm just a little confused about.
They say Harsin ain't SEC.
Man, I talked to my big bro Dale, man, and I would love to get Dale on the show for a segment. He's a old school bro, KK Psi, Omega bro. That his parents, I mean, he's like a 4th generation HBCU guy.
Right.
His parent, matter of fact, he said one of his great aunts has a their diploma says Alabama State, like teacher college.
Yeah. Old school. He actually can remember what Alabama State band was all men. And he made a post, the other day that was kind of, to some people, controversial, but I reached out to get more clarity. He said that he think that Deion is, in a sense, it's not that Deion is not SWAC. It's kind of like he don't really pay homage to the ones that came before him, the guys that laid the groundwork. And he didn't even mention Eddie Robinson. He was mentioning some other guys that did it prior to him. So, he did not degrade anything that Prime did. What he's doing, he didn't go in that way, but he had to realize. He said he don't think Prime understands like
what classics are to an HBCU, or the thing of walking through players or band. I was in the band. You walk through our line. We fucking fought our own. It's no lie. This is a true story. We our own trainers, football trainers, at Clark University for walking through our line. That is something that you just don't do. Which a lot of people don't understand about HBCU. It's not all about the X's and O's. X's and O's is part of it, but it's the culture that builds HBCU and what makes it. And he didn't. And I would love to have him on here just for a second for him to really understand, for him to go in depth about what he meant. But who is SWAC? I don't know. Depends on the angle you take. But one thing I know, I crabbed in the SWAC. I pledged in the SWAC. I marched in the SWAC. So God damn it. Who is SWAC if I ain't SWAC? I'm SWAC, baby.
I don't know. All I know
okay.
All I know is it's just, hey, it's a lot of back and forth when it comes with it, man. And you know, I mean, we got called out the video online, like, oh, y'all just need to man up. Hey man, I can see it from both sides of the way. You know, like y'all didn't need to man up and just pick a side. Man, I ain't about picking a side. But what I am about though,
give my theme music. Take us out, dog. Take us out.
My theme music.
Take us out. We gonna take us out. Take us out. Take us out.
I think the whole thing that Prime said and all of that is something that I know I missed. That joker said, I'm a whole lot of things, but I'm something that a whole lot of folks want to be.
Hey!
Woo! I'm a whole lot of things, but I'm something that a whole lot of folks want to be.
That's it.
Look who showed up in the last minute of the show.
No, you know, when he come on, we're going to tell him right now. You got to put that back foot down, John. You got to put that back foot down.
Yeah. You got to put that back foot down.
You got to put that back foot down, John.
Anyway.
Let me tell you, bro. Like, I'll write that with all day. And I'll bump that song in my speaker. That thing will be drumming.
Man, what?
We're going to talk about this more after this weekend, after all the great content, after everything with Albany and all that kind of stuff that goes on with Southern. Make sure y'all tune into that. But make sure, once again, man, I need y'all to support HBCU Go. Also, HBCU League Pass, a lot of great people on there. We need y'all to support that. And also, GSLpodcast.com. We got some more merch coming to you soon. If there's anything,
Road to 1K.
If there's anything that we have not talked about that y'all want to hear about, just like the call-in show, which we'll get the call-in number.
I hope we do.
He got it. We're gonna handle it. So we'll see y'all back in soon on Thursday. Maybe we'll be live again somewhere on location. You never know. If Damien come on location, I might have to separate him and Ben.
Are we gonna be sipping? I come with my own customized bottle.
Yes, sir.
I come with my own bottle. Crown exclusively.
You look like somebody who got a flask in their hand right now.
Y'all know I just come with the whole bottle. Fuck the flask. I just come with the whole
bottle. Oh God. Anyway, man. Look, we appreciate y'all. Support those HBCUs. Support them, man. Support them. Check them out. If you don't know about them, y'all better tune into us. Once again, Down South Football Podcast, HBCU, Power 5, anything football, man. We about this thing, man. So, hey, we'll see y'all. Peace. And once again, who is SWAC?
Yeah. If I ain't SWAC.